Fuzzbutts, my name is Jazthur the Sharkdog. It's been weeks since FurryPinas now, and damn, I miss every single members I've made there. That was my first time attending FurryCon that big, really big. FurryPinas is often called the very first furry convention in the Philippines by a lot of vloggers I watch on YouTube. Well, it's not. There were two furry conventions before that, which was the Philippine Anthrofest in 2014 and 2015, which I both attended. Those were much smaller cons, like 5 times smaller. FurryPinas was held at SMX Convention Center, which is a large convention center here, while Philippine Anthrofest was at some kind of conference room. So, judging by the venue alone, you can already see the capacity difference. And both past conventions was only a 1-day con compared to the FurryPinas, which was 2 days. It comes to no surprise that most people call FurryPinas as the first Philippine furry con, because it's mostly their first sight of it, given how big FurryPinas was. Wait, that came out wrong. And putting the Rizal Monument on the logo is not helping. Anyway, totaling of roughly 1,500 attendees and earning 12th place in the biggest furry convention this year. Just wow, that's amazing, and I want to say kudos to the team for that. As big as it is though, how was my experience? First off, I want to say I was overwhelmed. The very first thing I couldn't forget was how many people I met and made friends with during that con. What's better was how many furries from other countries attended, who some of them I only knew online and finally got to meet them in person. Now, aside from people, there were the activities, of course. I had too much of it. So much so, I felt my head was kind of getting lost and confused. By the way, I want to thank my friends Casey, Eddie, Jana, and Shirley for helping me watch over my booth while I was away fursuiting. I was constantly leaving my booth because of fursuiting and the activities, the contests and stuff like that. I joined the cosplay show on the first day and the tailoring show on the second day. All of it were great except the first day's schedule was kind of a mess. And speaking of a mess, my complaint about the event is that they didn't have printouts of the programs, which really sucked, honestly. Because given how busy I was selling merchandise in my booth, it was very easy for me to get lost in the activity schedules. And I know they posted the program on their Facebook page, but it wasn't that easy to connect to a network, and it was just too much hassle. So yeah, off with the bad parts of the convention, and let's go back to the good parts. So I was one of the elite ticket holders. That ticket was kind of like a VIP ticket with special access and stuff. I think the best thing about it was the meet and greet with guests of honors and the dinner. Dinner was really nice, and food was good. It was a fancy place, and there I got to have more close talks and conversations with foreign furries such as Chiros, Rugus, and even Karud, and pretty much everyone who was there. And it was such a great experience because that was my first time socializing to such huge number of fellow furries. I even got to talk close and personal to Louis Aquino during the dinner. Louis is a popular professional cosplayer, by the way, and he is very well known for cosplaying Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon and Nick Well from Zootopia. He is such a cool guy, and very nice. It was very nice to hear from him that he is open to exploring other fandoms such as the fur fandom. That's why he was there. Also, of course, the meet and greet with the guest of honor, who is Pokaru and her girlfriend Kiba. It was really great. I never thought that a favorite YouTuber would soon be, in front of me talk about stuff, and that was a really nice experience. Too bad we never got to make Pokari try balut, because, she says it might upset her stomach, so too bad, but I understand if health is in the line. Also, to you Chiros, I see you were really interested to try it, but we never got a chance to buy one, so probably next time, man. Anyway, let's go to the popular trend of pretty much every furrycons, which are the fursuiters. Because when people think of furrycon, fursuiters would most likely pop into their minds. So, in all furry gatherings I ever attended, this was my first time seeing so many fursuiters. There's not a lot of fursuiters here locally, but since there were fursuiters from other countries who went all the way here, that was my first time seeing that many. And I wanted to give first hugs to all of them, but there were too many, and it probably passed out before I could finish all of them. And other thing I like about being with fursuiters is the attractive fursuiters. There were fursuiters that attended the con who I find attractive. Who are they? Well, okay then. Let's go over my top 4 fursuiter crushes who attended FurryPinas. Wait, am I seriously doing this? Well, okay! Before I start with that, this is purely a preference based by the way, so just because your fursuit wasn't included in this list doesn't mean your fursuit is ugly. There are better fursuits out there, but they're just not really my crush, so just making that clear. So let's go with my list now. Number 4 in the list is Glitch. FurryPinas was Glitch's first debut, or at least that's what I know since that was the first con I ever saw him. So yeah, very cute fursuit, and you just want to couple that with his deep manly voice.
That revolves and consists of...
It definitely arouses my inner furriness. Yeah. Also that hair, it adds up to the beauty of his suit. It just overall looks freaking adorable. Glitch just started out on YouTube, by the way, YouTube channel. You might want to check that out. It's in the description below. So now let's move to the third in the list. We have Kiru Shep. Here, of course, we have this cute derpy Shep. He's an active con goer traveling across countries for furry conventions, so even if you're not from around here, you probably have already seen him in conventions such as Furdu if you're from Australia. So yeah, he is one of those silent type fursuiters. If you interact with him, he'll interact back noiselessly but with pure cuteness. I really love the guy. He is one of my favorite fursuiters I'd like to hug whenever I get a chance. Cause who could resist that? Perhaps it's that grampy eye look that I am really into and just find it really cute for some reason. And number 2 in the list is John Furry's Garurumon fursuit. Inside that fursuit is a guy who goes by the name John Furry. John has made several cosplay fursuits in the past, but one stands out to me is his Garurumon suit. His cuteness alone already makes my body melt. Well, at FurryPinas he wore this crazy armor. I'm not a fan of Digimon, by the way. I've watched some episodes of it when I was like 10, but that's just it. So anyway, he wore this like crazy armor over his Garurumon fursuit, and the result was just like complete attractiveness. I'm impressed for his resilience inside that suit, by the way, because the line lasted for about 2 to 3 hours due to the messy schedule, and naturally the other fursuiters were taking off their suits so that they can breathe and so that they don't get heat stroke. But this guy, he was just there staring at us, and he was like, well, I'm doing fine, bros, how about you? I was like, you're freaking strong, bro, for surviving this long. I salute you. So here it is, the number 1. I say the number 1 daddy material fursuiter goes to Chiros. Oh yeah, he is the daddy rhino. He is one of the foreign furries I met. He is from Indonesia. Anyway, so when I first saw him, I was at the indie booth selling my merchandise, and then suddenly this rhino boy shows up. And then I looked at him and his cute rhino eyes. I started to blush, and suddenly became clear to me that I was officially attracted to a fursuit. In all seriousness though, I freaking love Chiros. And aside from him being a fursuiter, he is also an artist who makes fantastic drawing of barrow guys. Cause who doesn't love barrow guys, right? Okay. Alright, jeez. And he also makes some awesome videos. You might want to check his stuff on Twitter and YouTube. His latest video work was the FurryPinas Con story, and if you haven't checked that out yet, please go look it up on his YouTube channel. The link is just in the description below. What I also love about Chiro's fursuit is that it really suits his body build, which gave charm to his overall look. And his eyes, there's something in it that I can't quite explain, but it was really eye-catching. At the final night of the con, I hugged him so many times possible, because after that, I won't be able to do it again for a while because he's from Indonesia and he has to go back, and now he's not here, and I kind of missed him.
Sino yan?
Kaibigan ko po na nag-mascot din.
Anong ginagawa mo?
I was trying to remove the dust off the screen, Grandma. Why the hell are you even in my room, Grandma? Just kidding, bro. That was creepy. But yeah. Anyway, I guess that's it for today's video. And before I wrap this up, I want to ask from people who went to FurryPinas. How was the experience? What did you like the best about the convention? Also, who is your first crush that attended FurryPinas? Leave those in the comments section. And finally, I want to give thanks to so many people for their gift arts. You guys are just awesome and talented. Keep up the good job. I'm just gonna leave the links of those fan arts below so that you can check it out. Leave a like if you like this video, and please click that subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos. Once again, I'm Jazthur the Sharkdog, and thanks for watching and stuff. So, peace!